In this problem, we're figuring out how long it will take, like how many years, for an investment to make a certain return. And you may have done problems like this before, except the twist this time is that the compounding schedule is not weekly or monthly or daily or any of those words. The compounding schedule is now continuous. And this continuous compounding schedule demands a different equation than what we've used previously. This is your continuous interest rate equation. Okay? So that's what we want to be using here. You'll notice it doesn't have, you remember a different version of this thing. It had a 1 plus r over n to the nt. That was a different version. That was when it was not continuous. In this case, some variables have changed. This is called the PERT equation. And it's much more widely used, actually, than the other version of the equation. This is extremely useful. So let's go ahead and plug some numbers in and see where this is going to lead us. What am I told? Sometimes people get weirded out by this problem in particular because so little information is given to you. For instance, I don't know what P is. It's just P. It's some investment. If you want to use $100, go ahead. If you want to use $1 million, that's fine. But you can either pick something for P or not. And then the important part is we're told we're going to triple the investment. So whatever that P value is, you're going to get 3P at the end of a certain amount of time. And that's why I don't even bother guessing what P is. I don't care. It's going to be the same no matter what. Now, you have E and then you have R, which in this case is 42%. And that's a red flag for anyone who's done a little bit of investing. Anything that promises a rate that high, it's crazy talk. It's just not reasonable. So let's go ahead and figure out how we're going to solve this problem. First, I'm going to cancel out those P's. And if you picked a number for P, no problem. Just divide by that number. Next, take a look at the equation we have. And you'll realize we're basically out of options here with regards to normal algebra. We're going to have to go into the exponent and logarithm type algebra that we've been doing in class. So to deal with a variable, okay, up in the exponent, the only way I have for dealing with that is using logarithms. So let's take the natural log of both sides. ln of 3 then equals the ln of e to the 0.42t. And I almost always use ln on both sides. It's just awfully convenient, and sometimes it cancels out very nicely. Sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. And in this case, we're going to see that happen in just a moment. I'm going to take the power rule and bring my exponent down as a coefficient. So that leads me to this. ln of 3 equals 0.42t times the ln of e. And here's the really nice spot. ln of e just cancels out. That's equal to 1. So we don't need to say it. It's just times 1. And then we just need to divide both sides by 0.42. Okay, 0.42. And that will give me my answer. Okay, those cross out. And I just have t over here. And on the other side, calculator says this is 2.6. Yeah, basically barely more than 2.5 years and your investment has doubled. It's amazing. It's a scam is what it is. So watch out for, outrageous interest rates like this. They're typically bad news, either because you're paying them, and that's terrible, or because someone is promising you an interest rate like that, which is just, they're selling you snake oil.